Yeah, greetings. Today, as we continue with our second episode of Through My Eyes, I just want to touch a very interesting topic, that the choice that changes everything in life. Brothers and sisters, there are choices in life that look small in the moment, but later you realize they carried the power to change your destiny. For me, the first choice I made when I came in Nairobi, it seems a very like a very small choice. Like it didn't bother. But what happened later, I realized I was in a big mess where I could not maybe help myself. And so I remember waking up one morning with confusion filling my mind. I did not know where life was taking me. I was in a total confusion. I don't know, my mind was mesmerized because I didn't know where my life was taking me for. And that's where I saw a boy carrying a sack, a street boy. And at looking at that boy, I identified my life with him. Na nikasema, hii ndio kitu nilikuwa natafuta, ndio kitu nimekuwa nikitafuta. And because now the picture was clear, nikasema ya kwamba lazima nifuate huyu. But you know what? Mahali ambapo nilienda, I was distancing myself with my people, but also joining other community that I didn't know their lifestyle, I didn't know their behavior, but that's what began now to shape my life. Something inside me would connect with them because in my life in the past in Nyeri town, I was with the street families, and so I could connect with them a little bit, but I didn't hesitate to continue living with them until later in life nikakuja kurealize the decision I made, it was the beginning of my dangerous choice. So sometimes in life, we make decisions based on pain, loneliness, rejection, or the desire to belong somewhere. The scary thing about choices is that they rarely announce their consequences immediately. Some choices feel like freedom in the beginning, but later become chains in our life. I'm trying to connect this with the scripture that I've been doing in the book of Mark, chapter 1 and verse number 19 and 20. When I read that scripture, it brought a very clear picture of the decision I made, because as I said there before, is that kuna maamuzi unafanya and where they add you up, and then you realize nilimake decision ambayo ilikuwa very very wrong. And in the book of Mark, it is when Jesus Christ is calling his disciples, and he met John and James, his brothers, and he called them, and the Bible tells us that they were mending the net with their father, but they left their father and followed Jesus. Just look at those two decisions, and I was trying to contrast them, those two decisions, and see today in life what decisions that you make that can mess your life or maybe build your life. Because these two boys, that is John and James, they left something behind to follow purpose. What about me? I left something behind to follow survival. And they responded to a divine calling. But for me, I responded to brokenness and confusion. I don't know where you are today. I don't know the calling that is calling you, because in your heart there is a calling. But what is it that calling you to? Is it to brokenness, or is it to divine purpose? Because it is either two. Whether you like it or not, it is either two. Some of us today are living in the consequences of the decision we made in years ago. Maybe the decision you made, it was out of brokenness. It was out of loneliness. It was out of maybe what you thought it was good for you. But later you realize, the decision I made was a wrong decision. Maybe in a friendship, in a relationship, in the marriage, maybe the person you married to, and you thought it was a very good decision, but later you realize, I'm in a very big mess. And that's why today we have the broken marriages, we have people with mental problems, we have people who don't have the direction that they are going to because of the decision they made in the first place. You see, for me, I made a very bad decision, or maybe dangerous decision, to follow the life of the street, and I became a thug. I became something else. But one thing I realized is that all decisions we make, God is there. The choices we make might be very dangerous, but God is still there calling you. Hey, come. I still care for you. I still mind of you. I still, have that space for you. If you come, I will begin now to change you. As we said last time in the last episode, that Jesus is not waiting for you to fix your life, but he is calling you to fix it for you, because it is not possible for you to fix your life. But when Jesus is calling you, he's telling you, hey, come, I fix your life. And that's what happened to me. Jesus told me, Sam, you have not gone too far. Today, come, I will fix your life. And Jesus began to fix my life. So the beautiful thing about God is this. The same God who called fishermen in Mark chapter 1 still calls broken people today. Even when our choices lead us into darkness, his voice can still reach to us. And in my book, Through My Eyes, in this second chapter, I have learned that choices can destroy a life, but surrender to God can build it again. My name is Sam K. Washiri, and as we continue, you just continue to follow me. Follow me in Facebook, in Instagram, and also in TikTok and YouTube, Sam K. Washiri, so that you continue to learn more and I continue to build your life more and to share my life with you so that I can help you and we can help each other to build your life. Thank you.